your way of life, the way you go about life, the way you approach things, the way your attitude, everything, is a product of your nature. So it says our nature produces our culture, our way of life, and our culture produces our character, our unique attributes, the adjectives of our life. That's our character. If you are patient today in character, because that comes from your culture, which comes from your nature. If you are understanding, if you are persevering, if you are enduring, kind-hearted, generous, gentle, all that are the unique attributes. Those are your character, and that comes from your culture, which comes from your nature. So our nature produces our culture, our culture produces our character, our character determines our conduct, our approach and action. And you see, in marriage, yes, I love you, love brought us together, but ultimately you live with my character.
True.
You cope. You have to. You see, what determines the success of this marriage? It's my character and your character.
Yeah.
It's my character and your character. In fact, I always say this, and I want to reaffirm it, that there are two critical junctions in every relationship development. In the development of relationships, there are two critical junctions. And what are those junctions? The first junction is the junction at which I ask the question, I like you, but can I love you? I like you. We have chemistry. But can I be committed to you? I like you. Can I love you? That's the first point. We have chemistry, but do we have commitment? Because at times chemistry is just infatuation, not true affection. At times it cannot translate to commitment. And then the second junction is I love you, but can we live together successfully? I love you, but can I live with you?
Yeah.
Because if we ask this question, we will not have a lot of divorces we have today. Because there are times you love somebody, but you can't live with them peacefully. You can't live with them successfully. And peaceful coexistence is the atmosphere under which every benefit of marriage is enjoyed. If we forfeit peaceful coexistence, we can't enjoy any other marriage. The moment we cannot exist together peacefully, every other thing is lost.
That's true.
And our peaceful coexistence is a function of your character and my character. That means that where we see commitment, do we have the character that can sustain our commitment?
And take it through.
Because it's one thing for the two of us to be committed to each other. It's another thing for us to have the character that can sustain that commitment. And that's why this issue of the nature, your nature, my nature, is so pivotal in marriage. Because the foundation is that nature. Because such a commitment cannot be sustained except we have a character that can help us to sustain our commitment. A lot of people make commitment. Oh, at the beginning of every marriage, we make commitment. The marriage vow is about commitment.
Yeah.
I commit myself to you. You commit myself to you. I do. You do. Where you go, I go. But at the end of the day, bad character can destroy good commitment.
That's true.
And that's why the issue of what we build on is so the foundation is so pivotal. And that's why we're taking our time to really teach on this. And we want you to follow us. When you want to say this, you look at a verse of scripture. I'm just summarizing what we did last week, so that we can bring you to that point, and then we take it off from there. We look at when you look at how powerful our nature is.